Hey kiddos, so today we're going to be talking about multiplying and dividing decimals. Once again, feel free to pause, fast forward, rewind, do whatever you need to do accordingly for this lesson, okay? Let's go ahead and jump in. So we have the problem of 3.97 times 2.6, okay? So the way we're going to do this, it's a little bit different from adding and subtracting decimals, whereas you don't have to line up the decimals, okay? You don't have to line up the decimals. The way you multiply decimals is you do it the exact way you would multiply a regular number, okay? The only difference is you're going to count how many numbers are behind the decimal, and then that's how many places you're going to move your decimal point. So if I do 6 times all of this, I would get that number, hold my spot with my 0, and then 2 times all of this, I would get that for the rest of it. And then I'm just going to add them together. And after I add them together, I'm going to look and see how many places do I have behind the decimal. So I have 1, 2, 3. So now I'm going to place my decimal right here. That way I have it 1, 2, 3 places. Let's look at that again. So again, let's say I have 3.97 times 26. Again, I don't have to line up those decimals like I do in adding and subtracting. I'm just going to go ahead and multiply that number out like normal and then add it. Now, we only have two places behind the decimal. So this time is going to be a little different. You're only going to put it here. You see that? Here are the rules. Rule: the regular multiplication, you move the decimal according to the number of digits behind it. Now for dividing decimals. So in order to divide the decimal, the rule is to take the divisor and make it a whole number. And however many places you have to move the decimal to make the divisor a whole number, you will do the same thing with the number that's on the inside, okay? So let's look at that. We have 2. Well, that's already a whole number, right? But we're going to go ahead and start here, right? We already know that because 2 doesn't go into 1, but 2 goes into 16. How many times? If you said 8, that's correct, okay? So that's fine, right? Just move the decimal up and use regular division. Okay, but here we have 16.5 divided by 0.2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this 0.2 into a whole number, right? So I'm moving the decimal over 1, which means I'm going to move this decimal over 1, just to keep everything the same, right? And then I'm just going to go ahead and put my decimal right here and divide accordingly. Do we see that? So the rule is to change the divisor to a whole number and then move the decimal inside the same amount of times you move the decimal on the outside. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, please come to office hours, email me via Google or Schoology. All right, guys, have a good day.